Generate Health envisions a future where Black families in St. Louis thrive before, during, and beyond pregnancy. The nonprofit organization advocates for policies that center, support, and celebrate Black families throughout their pregnancy journeys. And now their Tiny Dreamers campaign is doing just that. So joining us live with more, we have CEO Rose Anderson Rice. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, before we get into this campaign, why don't we just talk a little bit about the need? Specifically, we're focusing on babies lost in sleep.
We are, and Missouri has one of the worst rates and on average nationally, and some of these are preventable, and we definitely want to make sure that we're building awareness around that and making sure that every baby has a safe place to lay their head to start strong. That's super important. And I think most importantly too is as we think about those statistics, 3 times more likely to die, that's a family. That's a life that's lost, that's a family that's impacted, that's our community that's impacted. So how do we prevent that? And we can do that. One of the ways is this Tiny Dreamers campaign.
Okay, so tell me about this. Of course, you're seeing this need here. As you mentioned, a really alarming statistic that a Black infant's 3 times more likely to pass away, and it is specifically in sleep, correct?
Yes, this is sleep-related deaths, right?
Yeah.
So babies are dying also because they're born too soon. Too small, but safe sleep issues are continuing to be a factor, and we realize that if we give families the tools that they need, culturally responsive education, as well as the actual pack and play or portable crib, then they can lay their babies down in a safe space.
So this campaign, how can we support it, and really what's the goal here?
The goal is several things. One, to get more pack and plays ready for families, as well as other support. So those the dollars for the pledge will be helping to do all of those things. We feel like if there's a trusted community organization, and we have partners who distribute these portable cribs, that we can make a significant difference in this statistic. And then that culturally responsive training is one of the most important things. These are simple interventions, and every baby deserves a place to lay their head safely.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that this is something that it's preventable by helping our neighbors, being able to provide that space for their child, and also provide that education component as well.
That's critical.
So how can we support you then? I'm assuming, obviously we're gonna have your website up here in a little bit.
Yes. So you can go to our website, which is generatehealthstl.org, and then if you hit /Tiny Dreamers, it'll take you right to the page. You can donate. We're also looking for pledge drive champions. So if we can get folks who would want to do this at Thanksgiving with your family, at Christmas, or whatever holidays that you have that you're celebrating. This is going through December. We're trying to raise as many dollars as we can, but this will be a pledge, a campaign that will go into 2026 as well. But trying to get as many dollars in the door by the end of December.
Beautiful. And I was just talking earlier just about the importance of giving back and even teaching your kids how to give back. So what a perfect cause to have on the front of mind. So thank you so much, Rose, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Generate Health, she mentioned that campaign. You could find all that information, generatehealthstl.com. You could also learn more about all of their resources. Check it all out, ksdk.com/showme.